I could have died. So the Hori 5 pellet stove from Green Stove, do not use it, do not buy it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I wish I had a better video planned for you guys today, but I have a serious, very serious message for everybody. I could have died. I could not be standing here breathing and talking. I literally went to town to do laundry, and I left the little fill neck in the pellet stove inside of the tent with pellets in it, and I put the divider card in it so it can't burn anymore. I've heard many people say the Hori 5 stove is extremely dangerous. It'll smoke you out. I have not had a single issue until now. If I were in that tent sleeping, I would be dead. I do not recommend these stoves to anybody. Have a look at this. All right, so I've already opened the door. It's been open for about 15 minutes. You guys can see the amount of smoke. Look at this. I've come over to the door. You can't even see inside, guys. Look at this. That's, oh God, that's the stove right there. Everything in my tent is absolutely smoked out. Absolutely smoked out. This is so incredibly dangerous, and I'm beside myself right now because I or my children could have been in there. Let's get all these windows open, air it out, and I'll show you guys where the problem is and what is happening and what people have been talking about. So let me get you guys up on a tripod. We'll open these doors and windows up and air this thing out. Oh, I hate smoke. Oh. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, guys, now that this is starting to kind of air out, I'll stay low here. You can see the top of the hopper is black from soot. Look at how much smoke is in here. I can't even get back into the bedroom to open up that window. The smoke is just way too thick. Holy, horrible, absolutely horrible. I'm actually gagging, and I apologize. The noxious smell of the pellets is just overwhelming. I'm gonna have to air this tent out like crazy, get some candles burning, some incense, some spray, something, and like, look at this. It is a huge plume of just smoke. Flint, come on. The dogs can't even go in there right now. And you know the crazy thing that upsets me the most about this is my children are actually coming here today to stay for a few nights. This is absolutely unacceptable. The smoke is just rolling out of there. All right, I'm gonna put my sweater over my face and run in. Bad idea. Bad idea. Whew. That's rough. That's really rough. That's so bad. Even Flint's choked up. Okay, so a little bit more of a backstory here while that vents out. Green Stove makes 3 types of the Hori 5 wood stove. They make the Hori 5 Original, which is the small, regular size. They also make that in a titanium, so that's the second version. And then they also make the Max, the big version. This is the big version, so this is the newest, updated version. And I have heard, like I said earlier, I have had people caution me and say other YouTubers have had problems. And from what I understand is those people were using the stove not properly, just improper usage of the stove and or improper assembly of the stove parts I've heard before. But man, there's so much smoke coming out of there. I did identify what I think to be the problem, and I'm going to show you guys what I think the problem is. But first, I've got to wait for all the smoke to get out of there. That stove is coming out. Absolutely not messing around with that. We'll have to go back to the wood stove for the next couple of nights, and it's kind of hit me at a bad time because I don't really have a lot of wood. I have a lot of firewood, but this is stuff that's green that has to be burned basically next year. It has to be dried out. So the wood that I have, I mean, I'll take you guys over to the wood storage area right now. I have a bit in the workshop that's dry, and I do have a few pieces inside of the actual tent that's dry. But this is it. And all that stuff over there is green hardwood that won't even burn. So realistically, I've got enough wood here for maybe 2 nights. So this will get me through with the kids while they're here visiting. And then I won't have to get back to work with the chainsaw and start cutting up some dead trees. And my phone's going off like crazy right now, getting messages because I just sent a photo to a friend showing, and yeah, they're not happy either. They're like, wow, glad you're okay. Yeah, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. All right, guys, well, I think I can at least get into the bedroom safely now. I'm just gonna unzip this door. I do have the vinyl panel on this, as you guys can see right there, but I also have the mesh, so I'm gonna try and undo both of these, pin this panel up just to get some more of a cross breeze through there and get this aired out really quickly. I think you guys know I'm not happy. Very, very unhappy with this right now. The tent's great. Love the tent, don't get me wrong. It's not the tent, it's the stove that's the problem. All right, that's one side done. I'm gonna go over the other side on the deck, do the same thing to get this cross breeze going through. All right, I've got the windows open. Oh, it's so bad. Got all the windows open right now. Let's just get out of here and let this do a thing. All right, guys, it's still fairly smoky in here, but I just want to come in here and show you guys it is still red hot. The card stopper is in, and it is in properly. This piece of titanium, or this piece of metal, slides through to stop the feed of pellets. It stops it from going down. Now, if you guys look very carefully, you'll notice that the entire hopper is now heat discolored. That's all discoloring in the metal from getting hot. That was not like that earlier on. You guys can actually see, look at the moisture from the tar and the pellets running down. Like that is cooked creosote there and there. And these are dry wood pellets. That's the amount of moisture and heat that generated inside while I was gone. This entire tent could have burned down. Everything in it. Look at the tool. Look at the resin on the tool. This is brand new. There was not a mark on this when I left, and you guys can still see, who's picking up on camera, the hopper's still smoking. So I'm gonna try and take this off. Oh, it's like glued on with creosote. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna grab a glove and I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like real time, because I think it's really important to have a look at this together. First time getting back, opening this up. Oh yeah, look at that. Fire is in the hopper. In the hopper. So it actually burned up inside. Look at how black that is. Black with creosote. Let's get this out in the light so you guys can really see. Look at the heat deformity, or the color. Try and get this out in the sunlight here. It's just not picking up right now. It's so dark. Oh, right there. Black. Black with creosote. And golden like the side of a wood stove. This is not ever supposed to get hot. Ever. So, coming back in. Like I said, guys, the fire is actually inside of the hopper. Now, this card, like I was saying, is designed to stop the feed and put out the fire. Totally put out the fire. The fire went around the card and burned up. The reason why it did that, I'll show you guys exactly why it did that, is because this is the culprit right here. This feed door. When the pellets are empty out of the hopper, this is supposed to shut. Notice how that didn't shut and go tink. See how it's not even shutting all the way? Right there. That's shut all the way. The reason why it's not shutting all the way is because pellets are blocking it on the edges. So here, right here, and right here. This gate, the safety gate that's supposed to shut and eliminate the oxygen from going in, which then puts out the fire. This gate is faulty and it does not work. It doesn't work on a lot of these stoves. A lot of people are complaining about it, and this is why. The pellets are small and they get jammed in between the gate, and then this stays open like that, and it still allows it to breathe, which means the fire then goes around this card, which is put in there to stop the flow of pellets, and then it burns up into the hopper, and you guys can see the discoloration right there. This got really hot. I mean, the lid was glued on. Look at the creosote on the hopper. This never sees fire. Absolutely dangerous. Let me grab a headlamp really quick and show you guys what's down in there. That's inside of the hopper, guys. So you can see the card, that gap, that's the card. Now, keep an eye on that. I'm going to pull the card out with my other hand. I know this filming is really horrible, but work with me. I'm going to pull the card out now. This little card right here. Watch. This is, ow. Woo, that's really hot. Okay. Not going to pull it out right now. Going to grab a glove, real time, and pull this out. That's what that card does. It blocks off the fire, or the pellets, from going down into the burn chamber, which is where they are now. Now, that little flap I was telling you about, you guys can see the flap way down in there. I'm going to lift it up with the tool. See how that moves? It's gravity operated. when the pellets are all empty, it's supposed to shut. It doesn't shut all the way, which allows the fire to then keep burning up around the card into the hopper. Look at this. Look at how high that burned. To give you guys a look at this, I'm going to take this portion off. That's how high it burned. That piece just slumped off. Right up into the cone section, out of the square box. This square box is so disgustingly dirty right now. Creosote. Alright guys, so again, when the tool to this stove is blackened like that, that is up on top of the hopper, way away from the heat, this thing is just completely covered in soot and resin and just disgust and sticky. This thing got crazy hot, way on top of the hopper. My entire tent could have burned down. The top of the hopper is not far from the material. This entire tent could have burned down and all of my belongings inside of it. And if I were in there, me or my dogs or my children, this stove should be ripped off of the market. I hate to say it because I love it. I love the Hori 5 stove right up until now. It has treated me so well and has worked incredibly well. It has been super, super easy to load it, to light it, to burn. It does what I need it to do up until now, until failure. And I saw telltale signs of this happening, but I've always been there to give it a little tap with the side of the tool on the thing just to get the door to actually shut on the feed neck. And yeah, this time I wasn't there to do it. So luckily the hopper was not completely full. Above that card, I probably had about 6 to 8 inches of pellets. If that was full to the top, it would have been an inferno and the tent would absolutely have burned down. Absolutely. So very, very, very dangerous. Now it is still cooling down. I'm going to take that out and get it out here in the sunlight and actually show you guys the inner workings of this. And then it's going to be get the wood stove in there and go back to old-fashioned just split firewood and burning it. Alright guys, so got the stove out here, get this hopper taken off. All these screws are just completely creosoted on here. So the problem lies, I'm trying to get this off with my fingers here. Could use the tool, but honestly, the tool's a little messed up, so I'll try using a key. So the problem is that this hopper system has a little gate that's supposed to open and close automatically. Well, it didn't work. And this is, I'm assuming, what a lot of other people have issues with. This thing is so stuck on there right now with creosote. You guys can say it's still smoking. It's been an hour. It's been an hour since I've taken this out of the tent. I can't even get it off the stove right now. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Holy. Okay. Let's dump these pellets out. This little gate, and it's pretty near impossible to even show you guys. What I'll do is I'll put a photo up on the screen so you guys can see in detail what I'm looking at, what I'm talking about. This gate has like 1/8 of an inch on either side where the pellets get lodged. So when the pellets are pushing down, this is open. This feeds in oxygen. When the pellets are gone, empty, it's supposed to shut all the way, cutting off the oxygen, which stops the stove from burning. If this is open and there's nothing down in there, it'll smoke, it'll fill the tent with smoke, but it won't continue burning because there's nothing else above it. Well, in my unique situation, where the provided metal card goes here to block the pellets from going from the hopper down in the feed neck, that's how you shut the stove off. And yes, it is provided by the company and used for that purpose. Well, with that card there, that means there's fuel above, pellets above the card. So if this is still open, doesn't shut because there's one pellet jammed in there, that means the fire can go up through the neck, the flames, and catch the pellets above the card and burn the entire hopper, basically burning down your entire tent. So that is what has happened. and I can't recommend this to anybody, unfortunately, and I'm really upset because I really did enjoy it while I did enjoy it. But worse than that, now that everything is okay and everyone's safe, I'm safe, my tent has a sticky film and everything is discolored with smoke. Took me a minute to figure it out. I've got a white bedding, and in the wrinkles where the blankets were wrinkled, I flattened it all out, and you can actually see the discoloration. The floor is sticky with resin. The tables, the walls, everything has burnt smoke resin everywheres. I'm hoping most of my furniture and stuff is salvageable. I'm going to wipe it down, wash it. All the bedding, all the fabrics are going to have to get washed, which is ironic because I literally just came back from doing laundry. Yeah, this stove is out of here, and I'll be putting back the wood stove in there for now, and we'll have to see what comes of it. Okay guys, so coming inside of the tent, I want to show this, and this is heartbreaking. All the work and effort that I put into this. So I have a flashlight. You guys probably can't see anything right now, but where I took up the mat, you guys can clearly see the difference. These are foam tiles. Everything in the light gray right where my finger is not damaged. So not smoke resin, but you can see the line from there to there. This is all sticky. My furniture, all of the furniture, the top is sticky and oily. Look at the discoloration in the tent. I don't know how well that's picking up. I'm gonna turn this light down a little bit. Look at the discoloration. Look at the discoloration on top of my light. Look how filthy that is. Coming over into the bed. Look at my bed. It looks like it has tiger stripes, guys. Look at that. This is white. This is yellow. This was folded when I came in here. Everything is sticky and oily. Everything. The skylight has an oil film. Look at that. Absolute just wood oil. Everything in here. Look at the refrigerator. Look at the line. I had a blanket laying here. Look at this. This is all oil. Coming up on top of my candle. Yet this will pick up. All sticky. Like look how oily that is. All sticky wood resin. My feet are sticking to the floor. It's glossy, it's sticky. Every single thing is coated in it. So I've got to rip everything out of here, spray all the surfaces, spray the floor, rip that blanket off, rip the pillowcases off, every single thing, and wash it. And hopefully all the stuff in the tent will basically, I don't know, go back to smelling normal over the next couple days, I guess. But even way in the corner, just discolored from smoke. Horrible. I thought when I came in here that was just light rays from the sunlight. And then I got closer and I started unfolding the blanket. And you can clearly see that's not light. That is white, and this is brown, yellow from all the smoke. Brand new blanket. So I am absolutely not happy. That stove could have killed me, my dogs, my children. It failed. It ruined a ton of things that I've worked hard at earning, purchasing, building, completing. And this is my home. So yeah, all that hard work to put my faith into a product that was supposed to work, and it didn't. It failed. This tent absolutely reeks. So I'm going to get all the bedding. Actually, you know what? Look at this. Look, this blanket, I have not moved this pink or checkered blanket. Look at the color of this. I can see it with my naked eye. Look at that. Look at that. This is all smoke discoloration. This is brand new. Brand new. No stains on it. Until now, all that smoke discoloration. Everything is ruined. Well, guys, I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't extremely angry. And I think extremely angry is probably not even the word right now. I think worse off would be extremely disappointed. I'm disappointed that the stove did not work as it was supposed to. I'm disappointed that it could have hurt me or my children or my dogs. I'm even disappointed that it could have destroyed the tent. It could have destroyed everything in there, and realistically, it kind of did destroy everything in there. It reeks. I'm getting a migraine. I can feel a pounding headache from the smoke, and I don't really know what else to do other than air it out, clean it, and take everything to the laundry again, and hopefully that'll fix it. I mean, the stains are there; those aren't going to come out. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to, and my lungs are shot right now from all the smoke too. I just want to make this video to anybody who is looking at the Hori 5 stove, and I've preached it many times that I love it. It's a great product. It worked good, and the truth is it did work really good until this happened. And I can't ignore the fact that other people have had problems with this product as well. I just been watching and hoping that it didn't happen to me, and unfortunately it did. So I'm going to use my voice and my following here of you guys and girls and put it to really good use of safety. And I do not represent, endorse, or promote this product of being used. Absolutely dangerous and ridiculous. So the Hori 5 pellet stove from Green Stove, do not use it. Do not buy it. Absolutely do not. So I've got a ton of work to do, guys. I'm supposed to be spending time with my kids. I've got groceries in the truck. I've got laundry. Yeah, probably going to go stay at a friend's house for tonight with the kids, actually, and make sure they have a good time and pick away at this in the days to come, I guess. But yeah, just a quick video showing you guys the dangers, and stay safe out there. See you in the next one.